Good morning, children. In this session, I am going to explain to you a structure of the atmosphere. Children, in the previous session, I explained to you the importance of different gases like nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. And here I am going to explain you the different layers of the atmosphere. Children, here you can see here on the screen. So the different layers of the atmosphere are like troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. So children, remember that the atmosphere has total 5 concentric layers. Okay, so we shall start from troposphere. So children, this is the lowest layer and it is very close to the earth's surface. Remember this? And children, it has a height of about 8 kilometers near the poles and about 18 kilometers over the equator. Okay children, and the another important feature of this layer is that it decreases with increasing altitude. It decreases roughly at the rate of 1%, 1 degree per 16.5 meter of ascent, and this is called normal lapse rate. Okay children, and another important feature is troposphere is the most important layer because we should know that all the weather phenomena like the formation of clouds, fog, frost, dew, thunder, etc. occur in this layer. So from the point of view of weather phenomena also, this is a very important layer and this layer protects us from excessive heat of the sun during the day and it keeps the night warm. The surface of the earth becomes warm during the night time. Remember this. So troposphere has about 90% of the air in the atmosphere. Okay children, I hope you have understood this particular layer, and now stratosphere. You can see the picture given on the screen. The stratosphere lies between the troposphere and it is estimated height is about 50 kilometers above the mean sea level. So this layer is about free from all types of weather phenomena, means the formation of clouds, fog, frost, dew. These were occurring in the troposphere, but in this layer we don't see such type of phenomena. And children, clouds are most absent and there is very little dust or water vapor. And children, one more very important feature of this layer is that jet planes and aeroplanes, they fly in this particular layer, and the temperature remains constant up to a height of about 20 kilometer and then increases with increasing altitude. And another very important feature of this layer is that ozone absorbs the ultraviolet radiation of the sun and it is essential for protecting life on earth. Okay children, and now mesosphere. So the mesosphere lies above the stratosphere and it extends from about 50 kilometer to about 80 kilometer above the mean sea level. So children, this is the coldest layer in the atmosphere. Remember this. And meteors also come from outer space and burn up in this layer. Okay, and now comes thermosphere. So the thermosphere, it lies above the mesosphere and extends from about 80 kilometer to about 400 kilometer above the mean sea level. So you can see here that it has a very broad area, and this layer the temperature increases rapidly with the increase in height. It reaches more than 1500 degrees Celsius. So children, one very important feature of this layer is that the lower part of the thermosphere is called ionosphere, and it has ionized ionized molecules. Remember why it is called ionosphere? Because it has ionized molecules. So this layer reflects low frequency radio waves back to earth and thus it helps in long distance communication. Okay children, so in communication and distance communication, the role of this layer is very important. Now, exosphere. So the exosphere is the uppermost layer. The density of air is very low and it is in a rarefied form. So the temperature increases with height and may reach 4500 degrees Celsius, and also remember that very light gases like hydrogen and helium are found in this layer. Okay, children. Now, significance of the atmosphere. So children, the we know that the atmosphere has these five kinds of layers, and besides the this layer this layer has life giving gases like oxygen, which is needed for breathing, and nitrogen and carbon dioxide are also present in this layer, and they are needed by plants for their growth. So children, it prevents the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays from reaching the earth's surface. This is very important part of this layer. So it acts like greenhouse and controls the extremes of temperature during day and night. So the greenhouse effect can be seen in because of the atmosphere, and it softens the sun's glare during the day. The change of weather and climate is due to the presence of atmosphere. So this is also very important thing. And the presence of water vapor causes condensation and precipitation. You know this very well. Besides, sound waves travel through air and it shields us from meteoroids. So children, there are these are the different features of atmosphere, and we know that uh, the different layers like mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere, they have also their own importance. But remember that the atmosphere is divided into five concentric layers like troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. So I have explained to you one by one all the layers. And children, I hope that you have understood this chapter. So in the next session, I'll send you question answers and exercises also. Okay, children? Till then, goodbye.